Do you know the name Tamale is not actually the original name, but is the corrupted version that we have been using? But the name Tamale has a linguistic root to the Dagbani language known as Tamale, which has been corrupted into Tamale, which we have been using without knowing. So let's look at the linguistic root, the linguistic connection of the name Tamale that has been corrupted into Tamale. But the name Tama in Dagbani means shea tree drum or talking drum. Then Yili means home or town. So the two put together, we have Tama Yili, which means home of the drum. So let's look at the cultural significance of the name Tamale and why the name was actually adopted. In fact, the name actually has a very symbolic importance to the Dagbon Kingdom. In fact, Tama, which is a drum, has a symbolic importance to the Dagbon Kingdom and is mostly used by the griots or the drummers at the royal courthouse of the Yana. In fact, they use this to carry royal messages and also use it as a means of also communicating to the public and narrating historical events. In fact, the griots or the drummers at the royal palace of the Yana are seen more as the custodians of the Dagbon history. So when you contact them, you'll be able to get a very rich and undiluted history of the Dagbon Kingdom. So now, what connection has the city to the royal palace of the Dagbon Kingdom? That's the Gbewa Palace. In fact, the Gbewa Palace is more seen as a center of information dissemination. That is where information is relayed to the Dagbon people, and more like a TV house or a radio station that carry out information to the people. But the drums are used in most cases at the royal courthouse of the Yana to carry out important information and other important events at the royal court of the Yana. So now, how come that this beautiful name that has a very rich and significant cultural connection to the Dagbon Kingdom has been corrupted into Tamale? So this what happened during the era of colonization, when the British came to the Gold Coast. In fact, they could not pronounce the name Tamale. In fact, they mispronounced it, and that is how come that we have the name Tamale. And interestingly, this name has actually come to stay in historical narratives, on maps, and up to today, we are still using the name Tamale as an official name. Interesting. So now that you know this, the next time you are going to Tamale, don't say I am going to Tamale. Yeah, say I am going to Tamale.